All right, so this is a more video game industry talk, but I feel like people are forgetting how to make video games. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I thought people were forgetting how to make video games. Okay, so there are tons of good Halos, and functionally, when you're actually playing the game, this is a fun Halo when things are working the way they're supposed to. But they just do so many dumb things that don't make sense. Like here, originally you didn't get any XP for actually playing the game, like for how well you do, anything like that. Right now, you only get XP for completing challenges, and people complained about that. So what they did is they made a daily challenge that is just playing any match, and you get XP. And it's a little better than it used to be. It used to just be 50 XP no matter what, no matter how much you played. And right now, what it is 300 XP the first game, 200 XP the second game, and it goes on like that until you reach 8 games, where it then tops out at 550 XP no matter how many times you play. Now, what's wrong with that method? It's simple. Once you get to 8 games a day, you're not going to want to play anymore. You're going to be like, all right, I'm not getting any XP. There's no point. And the other thing that they do is they have weekly challenges. So you have a certain amount of challenges you can do per week. What happens when you complete all the challenges in a week? You don't get more challenges. And I guess the point of that is because like you're supposed to be like earning something, like you can earn stuff or whatever by beating the weekly challenges. But doesn't that seem counterintuitive? Don't you want more people to play your game? Don't you want them to play it for longer? Don't you want them to be obsessed with your game? You're purposely giving them reasons to not play. Oh, but they gave you Halo early. No, they didn't. They gave us the beta for the multiplayer a month early before the game. However, Halo should have been came out last year. So it doesn't make any sense to me. So it's just moving over there. So it doesn't make any sense to me. And then some of the challenges are also counterintuitive to current gameplay. Let me give you an example. Often you will have challenges like play a big team battle Slayer, play big team battle capture the flag, play big team battle total control, whatever the game mode is. And the point I'm trying to make here is that you have to play a particular type of game mode to get your weekly challenge. You only have a certain amount of weekly challenges, so you have to do the ones that you're given in order to even progress in the battle pass. Okay, so then what people are doing now is they're joining a game because you can't choose which game mode you want to play at all. You have your choices of big team battle. I'll show it right now. You go to multiplayer. Your choices are quick play, which is everything else that's not big team battle or ranked. So quick play is really 4v4s, which I think is a good size to play with people, because then there's big team battle, which is much bigger than 4v4 if you want to play with more people. But my real problem here is that people will get into the game, see that it's not the game mode they need for their challenge, and leave. Why? Because they probably only want to play 8 or so games. They probably only want to play enough games that they'll level up and then get off. Leveling is too slow. It doesn't matter how much you play. You have to do the challenges, which I think challenges are great. They are a nice bonus XP. Great idea. But you're not giving anybody a reason to stay in the match they're staying in. And you're thinking, oh, well, why is this a problem? Just put more people in the game, you know? But what Halo does is it puts a bot in the place of the person who leaves. The bot sucks at the game. It sucks compared to me, at least. And I'm not even good at the game. The bot sucks at the game. So then what ends up happening is the game is supposed to fill a player in with the slot of the bot at some point, but it doesn't, or it takes forever. So it doesn't matter that you had the idea that this is how it's supposed to work, but it doesn't work that way. So then you're stuck here playing with bots losing. Although realistically, it doesn't matter that you're losing because you're not getting extra points for it anyway. Now, let's reel back a little bit. I want to talk about the actual battle pass. So I have no problem with the battle pass system. I'm sure everyone had the major question of how is Halo going to make money being a free-to-play multiplayer game that said they weren't going to do packs anymore, because in Halo 5 they did packs, even though the game wasn't free, but they weren't doing packs. So what they do, they did the battle pass system, which COD and everyone else has been doing, where you pay for a battle pass and you get cosmetics as you level up. That's fine. no problem with the idea of paying for a battle pass, because what you can do is you don't have to pay for it unless you play. So like you could level yourself all the way up and then decide, oh, I'm max level. It's worth me paying the $10 for the battle pass, which is actually fairly cheap. That's not bad at all. The issue is, in Halo, it takes forever to level up the fucking battle pass, because you only have a certain amount of dailies, and you only have you have one daily, which does what I just said it did earlier, and then you have and then you have all your weeklies. So if you complete all your weeklies, which isn't that hard to do, okay, my point is that it doesn't matter how much you play the game. You can play it all. You're gonna have to wait till next week to get more weeklies. There's no reason for you to play the game anymore because you're not progressing. So why are these video game companies forgetting how to make games? You made Halo Reach. You had a battle progression system. You made Halo 3. I don't actually know Halo 2 or Halo 1. I doubt Halo 1 or Halo 2, but Halo Reach definitely had a similar system. And every COD game has a system where you level up as you play. Why would you not think that people want that in the game? And supposedly they're working on it now, but of course that's a whole lot of fucking backend that you're going to have to do now, because you didn't put in a system at all. So now you're going to have to put in some system, which is why we have the thing that we had right now. Their first quick fix when people complained about it was the 50 XP, which, cool, thanks. But why didn't you launch this with the game? Why didn't you launch? This is like one of my prime examples. We waited for this game. We waited for this game. We waited for this game. You took it out. You took it back in. Blah, 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 blah. We waited. And then we're still getting an incomplete product. I don't care that they gave it a month early, because it was already 2 years late. This is a simple thing, man. And not even to mention that you can't even play multiplayer with your friends for the not to mention all the fucking bugs you get, but like you can't even play a single player, like the campaign, with your friends. That's not launching with the game. You have to wait for that. In fact, I think it launches next season, so you have to wait 144 days, despite the fact that the campaign for this game should be coming out any day now. Any day now, this should be. I actually don't know. Let me check. Oh, it released literally today. On the date that I'm complaining about it, it has released. Funnily enough. So you can now play the campaign if you'd like. Whatever. I'm not going to be playing the campaign until I can play with my friends. There's no fucking point. There's no point. So that is essentially what I just want to talk about. It seems like video game companies are forgetting how to make games. How could you not think about this ahead of time? How could you not think that, okay, if we make it so that the challenges are enter a capture the flag, but they also can't choose to play capture the flag, then they're going to leave the matches. And they're currently punishing people for this, by the way. My fucking friend Raph was playing with us, and he kept getting disconnected because his game was crashing. And it said that this player is currently banned. So because he was disconnecting, they're obviously punishing people. But like, that isn't even the point I want to get to. The point I want to get to is that they should have the ability to choose which game mode they want to play. We also should have launched with way more game modes than this, but all of that is besides the main point that I want to get to, which is why are video game companies forgetting how to make games? 343 has made many games. They've had the help. They could literally look at how the game was made before to do basic shit like this. An XP system where as you play, you get XP is paramount to a multiplayer experience like this, because if you cannot level up in the battle pass, there's no reason to buy the battle pass. That's my fucking end point. Exclamation point. Bink bop boop bow.